Welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of causative verbs in English. These special verbs allow us to express how one person causes another to do something. Whether you're writing, speaking, or just trying to understand English better, mastering causative verbs like let, make, have, get, and help will make your communication much clearer and more natural. In this video, we'll break down the main types of causative verbs, show you how they work, and give you plenty of real-life examples. Let's get started and see how these verbs can transform your English skills. Causative verbs are verbs that show someone causing another person to do something. Instead of doing the action yourself, you're making, letting, or helping someone else do it. For example, in the sentence, she made me laugh. The verb made is causative because she caused me to laugh. These verbs are extremely common in both spoken and written English. Understanding how to use them correctly will help you sound more fluent and natural. Let's look at the main causative verbs and how they function in sentences. Three most common causative verbs are let, make, and have. These are often followed by a base form verb, not an infinitive. For example, I let my children play video games. The police made him pay for the damage. And Rob is having his house painted next weekend. Notice how the verbs after let, make, and have are in their base form. These structures are used every day in English, so getting comfortable with them is essential. Next, we'll see how these verbs differ in meaning and use. Verb let means to allow someone to do something. For example, I don't let my children play video games. Here, you're giving permission or allowing the action to happen. Another example is, when we were little, our parents used to let us stay up late on Saturdays. Using let is all about permission and freedom. Remember, after let, we use the base form of the verb, not to plus the verb. This small detail makes a big difference in sounding natural. Verb make is used when someone is forced or caused to do something. For example, the police made him pay for the damage he caused. Here, made means he was forced to pay. Another example is, please try not to make her cry. In this case, you're causing an action, not just allowing it. Make is stronger than let and often involves a sense of obligation or pressure. Always remember to use the base form of the verb after make. Verb have is used when you arrange for someone to do something, often as a service. For example, Rob is having his house painted next weekend. Here, Rob arranges for someone else to paint his house. Another example, I had a plumber fix my plumbing this morning. Have is perfect for talking about services or tasks you ask others to do for you. Again, use the base form of the verb after have. This structure is very useful in everyday English, especially when talking about jobs or favors. Like let, make, and have, the verbs get and help are usually followed by an infinitive to plus verb. For example, Julia got her boyfriend to buy her a ring, and Sam helped me to carry the grocery. Get is used when you persuade or convince someone to do something, while help means to assist. Notice that with help, you can use either the base form or the infinitive. These verbs are very flexible and common in both formal and informal English. Besides the main five, there are many other causative verbs that are followed by infinitives. Some of the most common include allow, permit, enable, cause, lead, force, require, motivate, and convince. For example, please allow me to explain. The inheritance enabled me to travel, and their rivalry motivated her to train harder. These verbs often have more specific meanings, like giving permission, causing, or motivating. They're especially useful in more formal or academic English. Now that you've learned about causative verbs, it's time to practice. Try filling in the blanks with the correct causative verb and verb form, just like in our earlier examples. Remember, let, make, and have are followed by the base form, while get, help, and others usually take the infinitive. Practicing these structures will help you use them naturally in conversation and writing. Mastering causative verbs will make your English more precise and expressive. Keep practicing, and soon you'll use these verbs with confidence.